everyone, welcome to the second episode of MyMusic's video podcast, where we talk about music, we'll talk about what's happening in the MyMusic offices, we'll talk about color schemes with ties, and how well they match my vests, and how you two can be just as fashionable and organized as yours truly, Intern, too.
I will never wear a tie. Never.
No, please.
But you wore a tie that one time when you took over the office?
That's right.
You wore it for like a whole day.
Hypocrite.
I miss Metaltown so much. We should go back to Metaltown.
Metaltown was a walking disaster. No Metaltown. No Metaltown. Hey.
I like it better like this.
I agree. And you know what? Speaking of this, all you viewers at home, be sure to catch this show, the podcast, every Monday here on the MyMusic channel. And be sure to stay tuned where every Tuesday you watch the MyMusic main show.
Good job, Intern 2. You're
Thank
killing
you.
it.
Missed a few words, but that's quite all right.
Gotta say,
Intern 2 sometimes has trouble speaking.
I'm really glad that you're taking over the hosting duties.
Me too, right? That was a great.
I love just sitting back and
organizational
watching
choice.
It's nice for me. Just relax into it.
Yeah. This is a great job. I'm just a little. I'm sorry. It's been a rough.
Don't
been a rough
apologize.
week.
Don't apologize for anything ever.
Just the things that happen to hip hop. I'm a little ruffled.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, I feel great about what happened to hip hop.
What?
I think that
At all.
I have a desk now where I can work.
Yes,
be
you have a desk.
efficient.
Don't be like
I can put this whole world together.
But at what cost?
I don't know. Hip hop's
happiness.
losing his mind. I don't think it's my fault. He's wearing that stupid yellow-orange jumpsuit everywhere.
That's not the point. I'm just concerned. I'm concerned about hip hop because he can't really be him.
He's gonna be fine.
Be himself and enjoy life.
Can't be himself anymore.
You know what?
Exactly.
No one can stop you from being yourself, and he's got to deal with that struggle. Sorry. Own your stuff, man.
Easier said than done, Metal.
Even though I absolutely love indie, I really don't think it's right that he's not letting hip-hop do his thing and, watch Totoro and all that.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about that, but I agree. Hip hop should do his own thing, and I also agree that I should have his desk. So I'm pretty excited about the whole circumstance.
Bittersweet, I guess. I don't know. But can we just go 1 week scene without talking about anime? Just
No.
1 week.
No, I
agree with that.
watch anime. There's this new one called Attack on Titan.
Oh, that sounds-
And it's all about these giant people eating other people, and it's a little bit scary for me because I'm very small. So when I see a person who's really tall, sometimes Metal, I think he's just gonna come up and eat my face.
Oh my God.
Did you say it's about giants eating people?
Yeah.
That is one of my all-time fears. Sometimes I have dreams about a giant Intern 2 eating me.
What?
Whoa. You gotta unpack that, man.
It's
He has a
irrational,
dark
but
side.
You gotta start doing some internal work. You gotta unravel what that's about.
do you think that'll help?
I think you're scared of your own power. I think that seems to be the theme of today.
Power.
Yeah.
I think you're terrified of
You think that you're
Nelson
big and
Mandela.
strong.
You know? What we're afraid of is that we're too beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Is that right?
Yeah, you gotta see the
that what my
huge
dream
you.
means?
You gotta let the giant you come out and consume this tiny, worthless sack of crap, Intern 2.
How come whenever Metal
Dude.
starts talking, I don't understand anything that's going on?
Dude, this is why you're a human ottoman. You know? You're letting yourself be this. You're afraid of your own power.
That's enough talk
There we go.
about
Figured you out.
giants and power and anime. Yeah, let's get back to talking about hip hop because I'm torn. On one hand, I'm happy you got a desk,
Me too. Thank you. Thank
And-
you for being happy for me.
and I'm also happy that some of the Shut Up Intern 2 blame is being shifted upon hip hop.
See, we're all benefiting.
Well, not all of us, because on the other hand, the other shoe that has metaphorically dropped is that hip hop can't be himself. It's just
I
not.
feel so bad for him. He
Yeah.
can't do what he
He can't express himself. So my question to you guys, Cena Metal, is if you were hip hop, what would you do in this situation?
Well, do you want to go, Scene?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Please.
Take the floor.
Well, I would start a Tumblr campaign to make Indie realize that what he's doing is completely wrong.
Okay.
Because he can't do that to hip hop and Tumblr. It has power.
Does Indy even look at Tumblr though? I thought it was too mainstream for him.
Yep.
I can make him look at Tumblr.
Let me tell you something. You want to speak truth to power? You don't do it on tumbles and twats and what do you call them? You know what I mean? You get out in the streets, you kick in their doors of their offices, and you say, I am here, and I am here, and I'm gonna get what I need and want. You know what I mean?
assertive, huh?
That's what I do. I kick it in his door, and I say, "Hey, I need a desk." And then if he doesn't give me that day, boom! Next day that happens again. For hip hop, I start doing that. I don't feel bad for hip hop. Okay?
You don't?
He's going through a period of growth. That's all that's happening. I mean, look.
It's the opposite.
He's got to become who he is.
You know,
He's got to assert that and claim it.
But he can't grow.
He's got to understand that indie can't take that from him. He can take his desk away.
See, I agree that is a life lesson.
Well said.
I agree with you for once, Metal, but at the same time, I agree with Intern too that it's not right. So I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to suggest to hip hop.
What do you guys think? Let's hear from some of the people out there, maybe in the comments or a tweet or two, or wherever you want to communicate electronically. Oh God! And speaking of weird characters, what do you guys think of Idol's identical cousin, Country?
I think it's weird that they say they're identical.
Yeah.
For one thing.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that's not natural.
She reminds me of Hannah Montana, and I think Hannah Montana is a little bit scary.
Yeah,
but that's okay. I mean, Country seems nice.
Yeah, Hannah Montana's gotten real weird lately.
What's a Hannah Montana?
It was a popular children's program, and now it is very much not a children's program.
Ah,
Yeah.
intriguing.
Yeah, it's evolved.
To the Wikipedia I go.
We'll go to the Wikipedias.
I will.
You're going to learn so many things. What's the name of the song that's popular? You know the one.
What?
The one where she's dancing with herself.
Oh, ha ha ha! Dancing with Miley.
That's it. Look that up. You'll know what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Dancing
Look
with
at that
Miley.
on the YouTube.
But you just said her name's Hannah.
No, it's called We Can't Stop.
It's confusing. It's a multiple personality
She
thing.
can't stop not being Hannah Montana anymore.
lost
which
me
is kind of better than being
minutes
Hannah
ago.
Montana.
You know what? Forget all of it. Don't look into it.
Done.
It's going to be better for you in the long
Already
run.
forgotten. Consider it forgotten.
Frankly, I don't care for country, so I try to ignore it as a genre, and I plan to do the same thing with the human being in the office.
She's actually nice. You should try. You should give her a chance.
Well, going back to The Office, Metal, now that there's more focus on the blog, like, do you think you'll be keeping yourself a little more busy around the office?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that at all. I think that we should make this podcast at least 10 hours long.
10 hours.
Oh, that's so
Just take our time
long.
here. Because quite frankly, I'm not interested in all the stupid grunt work that they've been making me do. They're treating me like one of you. Okay?
What are you trying to say? Grunt work's not that bad.
We're not good.
Oh, man. It's like just ridiculous. I have a skill set, you know?
Well, we both have skill
We
sets,
have
and it's
skill
grunt work.
sets.
I have
We're very good at it.
I have children. I'm a child.
Do not belittle the
What's
grunt
a
work.
skill set?
Scene. You know, like I can make stuff. I have a set of skills. I have a very particular set of skills.
How come
Okay.
you're never specific about your skills?
And they're for dealing with shows like this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't have a lot of money,
I believe you.
but I have a very particular set of skills.
Metal, you know what I think would cheer you up? Talking about a certain type of music that I think you'll be glad I listened to.
What? Metal?
Metal.
Like,
You listen
What?
to metal?
Oh, no. I'm
what
sorry.
bands?
Let me specify. Actual metal. Like clang clang. The kind that you bang and make loud noises. I've been listening to and doing a lot of that.
That's what I was talking about the other week, and then you guys thought I was crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Am I close?
I will say this, though. Smashing stuff is very cool. The clang of battle, you know? The blade of my axe,
It's a bit primitive.
cleaving through the cuirass of my enemies. Cuirass is like a breastplate.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes when I'm at concerts, I like to smash bugs for fun to kill time.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is dark.
Scene.
I don't like bugs. It's not
Scene.
dark if I don't like
That's super
something,
dark.
but I
Scene.
barely ever not don't like something.
Scene, bugs are our friends. And you shouldn't
No.
smash them.
What
They're
are you
scary.
getting out of killing bugs? What is going on?
I think there's
in there?
something deeper
There's some
behind
weird
that pink and purple hair of yours.
I think power is
Yeah,
the theme
what's
today.
deeper is like a brain behind the pink and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in there.
Is there one?
I think.
Scene, it's like not okay to kill things for fun. you know?
No.
I mean, smashing bugs is cool and all. I totally get it. They're like these weird alien creatures.
Well, you know,
that
you
are
should
tiny.
understand because sometimes you have to get out anger, and you know that's like how I get out my
Yeah.
killing time.
Jeez Louise.
Ha, get it? Killing time? Killing time.
I do.
Ha ha, smash.
That's some real Sylvia Plath stuff.
That's dark. A little too dark for me.
The only time it's okay to kill bugs is if they're giant space bugs trying to destroy our civilization, like in Starship Troopers. Which is awesome.
All bugs seem like they're from space.
They do seem like little tiny, but you gotta respect that they're not, that they're part of our system. You know what I always thought of the movie was, how'd they get all those stains out of their stuff, you know what I mean?
Thank you. That reminds me. Let's move on to stain removal. Thank you, Metal.
What?
And the best way to
That's a section?
get stains
What have I done?
out of your clothes. You know, with some of those tough stains, I think dabbing some freezing cold water. Dab, do not rub, just dab.
Was this a segment you had planned?
Absolutely. This is important for our viewers at home.
Oh my God.
A little vinegar never hurt either. For the really tough ones, you just got to really let it nestle in there real long.
Ice cold water for blood right away is really important.
Don't know why you would ever need to get blood out of your clothes.
Well, because I don't want the blood to stay in my clothes.
No, time out.
Evidence.
Where would the blood come from? What do you do that involves blood, Metal?
What don't we do that involves blood?
Most things.
Do you understand? Blood is it's right here all the time. It's just
Yeah, but
right
is
below
that
the
supposed
surface.
to come out? That's why it's covered up.
Did you know that your blood is blue inside of you? Literally, we're all blue-blooded. And as soon as it's exposed to air is when it turns red. This is why, because it's got iron in it. And when iron oxidizes, it turns to rust, which
love
is
your
red.
iron.
Literally, we are made of metal juice, and it rusts as soon as it exposes to air and turns red. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, that is what. That's
Wow, I got a fact correct.
Isn't that amazing?
If you guys have ways to get stains out, let us know. I'm going to tweet out my little home remedies. And,
I just
you can-
tie-dye everything with stains.
That's adding to the problem.
Is
not
insane.
helping it.
That
You
doesn't.
extra stain it.
Oh my God.
Hey, speaking of Twitter and stains, we're going to go to Twitter and answer some of your questions. What do you think of that?
I love that. Good
Yeah?
segue.
Thank you.
Intern 2.
Thank you. Intern 2's hosting.
Doing a good job
Yeah.
today.
Did you just call all of our fans on Twitter human stains? Was that that let's
Oh,
talk
God,
to the
is that what it-
stains
is that
on
what it
Twitter?
sounded like?
Yeah, you
Oh.
sound like a
That's
horrible
That's
person.
gonna become a
so
thing,
sorry.
like
That's what Intern 2
hashtag
thinks.
human stains.
Oh, God, please don't let that be a thing. I am so sorry.
Hashtag Intern 2 thinks all my music fans are human stains.
No.
Is that how hashtags work?
No.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
To the questions. Well, let's see. Do you have one, Steve?
I have a question.
Let her rip.
At AH_GreenGhost asked, how do you feel about being an emo Smurf in Smurfs 2? Well, number one, Smurfs scare me so much. But number two, Intern 2 has kind of told me that I probably shouldn't talk about this because they're using me as a Smurf.
You should look into that.
Yeah, that's a
You
lawsuit
should kick
waiting
some
to happen.
doors down, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Demand
Yeah.
some.
I
Demand
think
some.
if I kicked a door, my leg would break.
Well, that is possibly true.
Yeah.
I have a
Be
question.
careful.
I have a question actually from Chris Fear on Twitter. Intern 2, I have a question. When will Intern 2 shut up?
Oh, gotcha!
Oh,
You think I'd be used to it, and it still
you
hurts every time.
guys.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, at Runes Guy asked, okay, what genre do you hate the most? Well, probably I'd say like bluegrass country because it's a little too intensely like ding 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 for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Least favorite.
I hate the bleep blarps. I hate the hip hop. I hate the scene stirring, the fake rock. I hate pop a lot. I hate pop. You know what?
You don't like it.
I hate a lot of metal too, frankly. I just what I'm looking for isn't a genre, despite whatever. I just want something real and authentic and from the heart.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want people who want to die for their music. And I'd like it to involve a lot of bass drums.
That's not asking too much. is it?
Screaming guitar solos.
You should listen to some more of my music then.
That's enough of that.
I have a question from a Kelsey Rogers on Twitter who asks, want to make flowcharts sometime? And the answer is a hearty yes. But you're going to have to be a little more specific because I love me some flowcharts, but I would like to know about what subject we're making them. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Let's do it. I love flowcharts of all types. We can make a flowchart about flowcharts.
Try to contain yourself, okay? Contain yourself about flowcharts. You're a little flustered over there. Yeah.
@Anjas_obsessed asked, if you could only listen to one band for the rest of your life, who would it be? Well, I would probably say either Panic at the Disco, Paramore, or Fall Out Boy because I just love them so very, very much.
Oh, gosh, golly.
Have you even tried to listen to any of them, Metal?
I've tried. It just hurts my ears too much. It hurts my heart, you know? I have really bad days whenever I try, so sorry.
Do you have any more?
I don't know, my computer's broke.
Your computer broke.
That's a shame.
All I got are Intern 2 questions, and I just can't deal.
@Ninja121 asked, what's your favorite internet meme? What about both of you? Mine is probably...
Oh, my God.
Overly attached girlfriend. She's funny. Even though that's kind of an old one already.
I have one. I love Word documents. Is that a meme on the internet?
Yeah, I don't know what a meme is.
Word
Sounds
documents?
right. Sounds good to me.
What's that?
Oh, it's just it's the best way to gather your thoughts onto an organized black and white virtual sheet of paper.
Yep.
And I just think they're the funniest thing. Metal, you have a question from Brandon Hope at the Brandtard, and his question is:
Cool name.
Metal, drink of choice, firewater or pure nitro?
Ridiculous. AJ. Every time AJ. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Apple juice. Drink of choice. Every day. All day. I'll do a cider from time to time. Even a sparkling cider once in a while for celebratory occasions.
I like things that sparkle.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, I have a great question for Scene.
Oh, yeah?
This comes from Cameron Hurley at MyMusicFan9. Hey.
Hi.
Scene, what is your favorite song and why?
My favorite song is most likely I Write Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco, just because it was one of the first songs that I heard that really made me feel so alive inside, and it will forever be among the greatest lists of songs. Oh, I'm hitting my mic. Whoops.
Careful there.
Unfortunately, hard to argue with your emotional response, but it is wrong. You're wrong.
Ah.
I have a question for me that I'd like to address.
For you?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Emma at EmmaJadex3 asks, Intern 2, do you read flowchart fan fictions? Scene, I'm going to have to turn to you on this one. What in the world is a fan fiction?
See, now, maybe
Seriously.
hold off on, I don't know if Intern 2 needs to know about fan.
No, he does.
Fictions can be all sorts of things.
Oh, no.
From characters being together in ships, or
Shipping?
it could be,
What?
You know what shipping is?
Please tell me what shipping is.
It's like when people write stories about two characters from something or two people from something being together. And then also there's also like fan fiction about all sorts of other stuff. You have to look it up because you would be in a lot of
I don't know, you have to look it up.
No, I'm intrigued.
I don't know if that's a rabbit hole you need to go down. You and your flowcharts.
I spend hours
shipping.
a day. Hours and hours.
Maybe I'll make a flowchart about it. Oh,
I got one for you, Intern 2.
Oh.
Who is your favorite celery importer? Asks Paulina SRR.
My favorite celery importer is Mainstream.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're great. I mean, it's Mainstream
They're a
for a
good
reason.
company.
Sure.
They pick from the best around the world, and I'll
that
tell
how you
you,
feel?
it has the best. It has the right amount of crispiness,
Can't argue with capitalism.
right amount of hydration, and it makes my skin a little greener, and I kind of like that. It gives that nice little green tint that I'm so famous for.
Green tint?
Absolutely.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, that's what that was. I always thought you just felt a little sick, but I guess I was wrong. But, at Peacemaker_92 asked, Hi, I was wondering about how much you love Nyan Cat. I love that little thing so much. I love it too. We should be best friends.
Okay. Yep.
Please.
Next
Metal.
question.
Thank you, Metal.
Next question. What do we got? What do you got over there, Intern 2? Anything
Oh, yeah, I do actually. I have a question for you, Metal.
Oh, okay.
Funny you should ask.
Weird.
This is from Lucas Marston at Sir Marston. Metal, what style of metal is your hair based on?
First of all, my hair is what it is, okay? This is just how it is when I get up in the morning. This is me. This is who I am.
Don't dodge the question. What type of metal?
New metal.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. That's it. Easy peasy.
Well, that about wraps it up for My Music Podcast number, pardon the Spanish, Dos. And be sure to leave us comments on the YouTube channel or tweet at us for more subjects we can ramble on about. On Twitter, you can find us at My Music Show. For me, if you want a question for me, tweet me at Intern2 My Music.
Or at Scene My Music.
At Metal My Music. Alliteration. It's real easy.
And stay tuned for an all-new episode of the My Music Show tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yep.
Every Tuesday.
Tune in.
And tune in next Monday, for a new podcast.
Yes, please. We'll see you guys here, dum-dums.
Goodbye, guys. Adios.
This is Intern 2, signing off.
Good job, Intern 2.
Thank you. It felt really cool.
Shut up, Intern 2.